So, my friend Pam's gone home. She went home on Sunday. I think it's Wednesday today. Anyway, we're making a move. And literally as we set off, it started to spit. So, presume another day opening locks in the rain. However, we're just going to make our way down to Slowett, maybe Linthwaite, and just see what happens. Yeah. So, yep, Ian's in lock 31A, E. So this lock's full and open, and Ian's on his way. So I'm going down. Set the next lock. Lock 26E, lock 25's prepped, 25 is open, and 24 I think is the guillotine lock. This, it's got a big crack on it, this balance beam. Now I'm sure that CRT are aware of it. But it's getting to the stage where it's hard to open. So lock 24E. Please empty gillet using paddling gate before trying to raise the gate. Okay, so I'm going to fill this first. So we're at the maximum winding up a bit. Yeah, it's a bridge. So bridge 44, and we're having trouble getting under. Taking the coal down and taking the trolley off. Now we're just wondering whether we can get the kayak underneath. So just coming out of lock 23E on the Huddersfield Narrow and into a place called on the map Slowett, commonly pronounced Slowett. Slowett. There's 100 different ways to pronounce it. We're going with Slowett. So we've got one more lock where the services are, and then a few hundred yards to the visitor moorings. Okay, so we've moored up overnight at Slade visitor moorings, and we're just going through lock 21E for the start of the day, trying to get down to lock 12 where we understand we can get to screwfix. So we're just going down 14E. And just up there, under the tree, is 13E. But we're going to stop for a minute. There's that little man in the forklift truck and said we can have some scrap wood. That'd be excellent for some kindling. So we're going to moor here and have some lunch. Right, so lock 10E, this is the one that's being closed soon. Something wrong with that pedal, it's padlocked. We're losing light. We were told we could moor at 12, but there was nowhere. And now all of a sudden we've got loads more locks to do. Someone said we can moor over by those flats over there, but I think there's another 3 locks. And that's enough. So we moored at Milnesbridge Wharf last night. After a tough day yesterday, we've done 13 locks. We did manage to get loads of kindling in the middle, didn't we? That was good. But then we had a bit of a disaster, or a potential dangerous moment. Just coming away from lock 14 into 13, I thought the boat was floating. Opened the paddles, and when I looked round, the boat was listing seriously, wasn't it, darling?
Very seriously.
Ian was having to try and keep it from turning with his weight, so I managed to get the top paddles open again and let some more water in. But it was a scary moment, and really you get into a habit of Ian pulls away from the towpath, I open the paddles, we go through, and it becomes second nature. And I took my eye off the ball, didn't realise that he wasn't ready, and that's where we were. Hey.
Yeah.
Doesn't help because we're both hard of hearing, so we can't hear one another shout if there is a problem. So we've dug out the air horn this morning, so if we can't hear that, then we're in serious trouble. So yeah, so there's our backup communication. There's a couple of blasts on the air horn. So have you got anything to say, darling?
I don't think I can add to that really. We do actually have 2 radios which we rarely use, and we should be using those really. They are charged and ready to go.
Right, so on that note, shall I go in and get them? Right. So we're just past lock 9, so we've got just past lock 9, so we've only got 8 more locks to get through, and we're off the Huddersfield Narrow onto the Broad. However, lock number 1, the last lock, we've got to phone CRT and book our way through, so I think we're just going to try and get down to 2 today.
Yeah.
That might give us the opportunity to walk into Huddersfield and get a bit of shopping that we want while we wait for our booking. So we're lock 7E. go to several bungalows who are waiting and watching and filming. So, lock 6E. Next to this beautiful old building. Britannia Mills, 1861. We're at lock 5E. And there's a divider, which I presume is a train track going over. And the lock is a viaduct with, I presume, the River Colne running underneath. So lock 5E, and we've got, oh well, the large hole that's appeared. Art and Design College, and these beautiful mill buildings opposite, leading to lock 1, where we're going to moor up and phone CR2.